Hello and welcome to Uzima Lifestyle Center Eat for Health. I am so delighted that you joined us for this episode. I want to thank all those of you who joined us the past 6 weeks for Eat to Optimal Health, where we looked at various diseases and the foods that we can eat so that we can be healthy. So for our episode today, we're going to make 2 recipes from oatmeal. First of all, we are going to make the oat bar, the vegan oat bar, and then we are going to make granola. So it's the vegan oat bar and the granola, okay? For this, these are the ingredients we need. Our rolled oats, 1.5 cups. Then we have our 400 ounces of raisins. We have our sunflower and our pumpkin seeds together. This is our pinch of salt right here. Then we have our cinnamon. We are going to add a little bit of vanilla extract. And here we have our peanut butter melted. Okay, so these are the ingredients. Okay, so let's talk about the benefits of the oats, rolled oats. This is very, very important. Rolled oats is a very reasonably priced food. So you can get it very cheap. So if you're trying to be frugal, this is something good. It is naturally processed. It is high, as you can expect, in soluble fiber. If you're trying to lose weight, incorporating oats in your diet is a very good thing. It is high in protein, as can be expected with most grains. It contains a lot of antioxidant. It controls your blood sugar. It helps to reduce your cholesterol level. It is good for heart health, as you can expect. Because it has a lot of fiber, then it would be very good because it helps to clean the body out. It helps you to eliminate. If you're suffering from diabetes, remember, this is a diabetes-friendly food. It also, as I said a little earlier, helps to control your blood pressure as well. It has a lot of good benefits. And by the way, you can also get this oats gluten-free. For people who are gluten intolerant, this is a food that you can get gluten-free. You also need to remember that it can help to reduce things like asthma in children. It aids in, very important, if your child is athletic and you want to keep on having your child being very, active outdoors, this is very good because it builds the body all around. It helps to prevent cancer and it helps in health all around. And research is saying when people incorporate oats in their diet on a regular basis, it helps with the quality of their life. Not only the quality, but also with the quantity of their life. So that's the oats. Let's go to the next ingredient. Now let's talk about raisin. Raisin is the second ingredient. Now raisin is very amazing because it can help with your digestion. It improves your oral health. It is good for blood pressure again. Another blood pressure friendly food. It helps to lower your blood sugar. It has a lot of natural nutrients that are beneficial to your body. It reduces one's risk of cancer. It's an excellent source of iron. So people with low iron, this is a good food. It helps with weight management. It helps with the integrity of your bones. As we get older, our bones become kind of brittle, so it helps with that. It prevents things like cramping, and generally it improves our immunity, helps to strengthen our immune system. Let's move right along and go to the next ingredient. Pumpkin seeds, as can be expected, it has a lot of fiber. It is the only seed that is alkaline forming. And we know that when our bodies are alkaline, it is not a good combination for diseases. Disease thrive better in acidic environments. So eating this food would help your body to become more alkaline, which would help you to resist diseases. It reduces your bad cholesterol. 100 grams of this seed would provide you with 30 grams of protein. It is able to kill parasites. It reduces inflammation from things like arthritis. It prevents kidney stones. It is very good for prostate health. It promotes good sleep. It is filled with lots of minerals. And this is a great one. It is high in zinc. Because you know, a lot of times we do not have enough zinc in our diet. So incorporating the pumpkin seeds into your diet would help with that. So let's move on to the next one. Sunflower seeds. The sunflower seeds also improves your bone. It improves your skin. It is filled with antioxidant. It assists with your nerves. It is also full of minerals. If you have things like anemia, this is something good that you need to incorporate in your diet. It assists with heart health. It is good to ease things like arthritic pain. It controls things like cell damage, and it assists with the prevention of cancer. So these are the ingredients that we are going to use in this preparation. Okay, so to make these bars, you're going to heat your oven to 180 degrees, and then you're going to put in the oats, and you're going to let it remain in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes because you want it to be lightly baked, right? So that's the first step, right? So you do that and you have it ready. You let it sit to cool out for a few minutes. Now, once you have that ready, then you're going to place your raisins. You see, I have it in my small processor, and I'm going to blend it until it becomes like a paste, right? Okay. So this is about ready. So you see the consistency. It's a nice pasty form. So now we're going to take this out. Remember, this part can come apart as well. So we're going to take this out and we're going to put it in here. Okay. So this is ready to go. Make sure I get this out of the way. All right, so you see what it looks like, a nice paste form. Once you have that ready, then we are going to put the seeds in. This is our pumpkin and our sunflower seeds. We're going to put those in. Then we are going to put our oats in. Remember, the oats is already lightly toasted, lightly baked. Okay, so let's put this away over here. So we have those ready. Now remember, for this, you can put other nuts if you care to. So for today, even though it's not a part of the recipe, I'm going to put some additional nuts because I like mine nice and crunchy. This is some walnuts, and then I'm going to put a little bit of almond. Remember, these recipes are not set in stone. You can add stuff to it if you would like. Okay. So you mix this all together. The last thing you do, you have your peanut butter that is melted. So you're going to scoop that in here. This is very important because this is what's going to hold the bars together. Okay. So now that that is in there, then we're going to mix everything together like this. Got to make sure that you mix it well so that all the oats is properly blended in. So you keep on mixing this for a little while until everything is fully blended. Let me take this out of our way. You can add a little bit of cinnamon to this. This is what I'm going to do right about now. As well as you add your little bit of vanilla. Now that we have everything well blended here, we are going to put it in our non-stick pan. Now you can make the bars as thick as you would like or as thin as you would like. It doesn't really matter. Now I needed to point out something. The reason why we like to put the raisins, or if you're going to use dates, in the food processor, because it gives it, it has a little bit of moisture in there, and this is what's going to hold this consistency. Give it the right kind of consistency so that it can hold together. So you see, you put it in your non-stick pan. If you want to make the bars really thick, you're going to do it a little higher than this. Now, once you put it in your non-stick pan, then you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about an hour or so. You can cover it with a saran wrap, and then you put it in the refrigerator for an hour or so. At the end, we are going to bring this back so that you can see how it looks, okay? So this is our granola bar. So now we are going to move on to the next recipe, and for this one, we are going to do our granola. So the remaining of the oats that was left back from the bars, we can use that, and then we're going to add a little more to that. So you get all your dry ingredients. Here is our remainder. Okay, so for this one, you can put different kinds of nuts. I like to put also, even though it's not in the recipe, I like to put some coconut flakes, sunflower, and pumpkin seeds. Okay, and here we have our raisins. So it's all your dry ingredients together. And I've already gone through the benefits of these. So you just mix your dry ingredients together like that. Now, you have a pot with some water, boiling water, and to this you are going to add your maple syrup and your molasses. I like to put a little bit of cinnamon in here. And then you stir it around. Oh, you should be smelling this. The cinnamon is so really good. So you blend it around like this. And I forgot to mention that you can also add wheat germ as a part of your dry ingredients. Okay, you can put as many things as you want to put to make it as interesting as you would like. Okay, so we have all our dry ingredients together, and then we have the molasses with the water and the maple syrup. So now, once you have that done, you have all your dry ingredients, mix them together, and then you're going to pour this mixture on it. This is a very simple recipe to do. So you're blending everything together here. You want to make sure that you don't put too much liquid that it becomes soggy. About this consistency is good, right? You blend everything together. And then on your baking sheet, you're going to spread this out. Move this out of the way. Got to make sure you spread this out nice because you're going to be putting it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. And then we're going to come back and see what it looks like. So you can make your own granola at home because you know what is in here. Sometimes you buy these commercial stuff and you're not sure what is in there. But when you make it at home, you know exactly what is in there. So here we have it, our finished granola bar, right? You can cut it in big cubes like this, or you can make it in little squares, or even if you would like, you can make little bite-sized pieces. It all depends on you. And remember, as I said before, depending on how thick you want it, you will, fill up the pan a little more. I don't like mine very thick, so I did not make them very thick. But you can do so. It's all your choice. So you can make it either smaller squares, you can make it a rectangle, or you can make it bite-sized pieces. Remember, this is no bake granola bar. Vegan, no bake granola bar. Okay? Or oats bar if you choose to call it that. So this is the finished product. I am sincerely hoping that you will try this and leave a comment on our page to let us know how it came out. So this is your bars. And here we have our granola cooked. Now some people like theirs a little more crunchy than this. If you would like it to be more crunchy, then you can leave it in the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes or so, right? But I do not like mine too crunchy. So this is the granola. When it's finished baking, you can put it into an airtight container, and it would be there for, a couple of weeks, and or you can put it in Ziploc bags, and you will have it when you're ready for your cereal. So here you have it, our 2 recipes for today. Our vegan no-bake granola bar and our granola. So happy eating. Thank you for joining us today at Eat for Optimal Health. Try these recipes and let us know how yours came out. We are so grateful that you keep on joining us. Invite other people to be a part of our community and spread the word. It's all about healthy eating. Remember, your body is God's temple. Thanks.